I want to ask you about your Blue Lips, still the album. I want to keep it there for a little bit, but I got to be a little nosy because it took you 5 years for this album to come out.
Yeah.
And in 2021 is when most of the lyrics was written.
Yeah.
So this is where I get confused at.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to figure out in 2021 you could have came out with it. So I want to know literally what is the process from an artist when it comes to crafting an album like this, and what makes you say, you know what, this is it. This is all the songs that's coming on here. This is what I want. We done.
You just abandon that motherfucker. It's over. But it was like pretty much done in 2021, but I didn't like all the production on it so much. And then I was just like, I want to make it sound like, you know, like this. And I pretty much made it the way I wanted to make it sound. But I wasn't tripping on like time and shit. Plus it was just right after COVID. During the COVID time, I had just got off tour 2020. And I was like, do I really want to do this again right now? Like, go back out, like, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm not going to be moving around. Like, drop the album from the crib. I didn't really live. So most of the lyrics were written in 2021, but things were changed, like certain pieces of the lyrics. Yeah, but the bass was there. But yeah, for the most part, I didn't like the production where it was at. And I wanted to switch it up a little bit. So we just worked on production pretty much the last
I'm about to say,
few
how
years.
hard is that working on the production, doing something like that? You damn near already got the whole track done and it's ready to go, and you like, I don't like this. Would your boy come in, your engineer again?
Yeah, Juice and Tay Beast, all the homies, bro. Fu, Cardo, they all got it right. Cal, Devin, Sky, yeah, they came through. They got it together for me. J Pounds, yeah, they just kept crafting shit around there. We just kept. I mean, the studio, we just have a party every night, pretty much.
Right.
It's literally it's morning now. We done switched it up to morning times, but we just have a party, like a party every night, and until we feel like it's ready, we ain't tripping.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Lyrics are done, at least so we think. And then, you know, I did 3 songs, I would say, in the last year, I would say, for this album. Blue Slides being one, and even that had lyrics from like 2020 in it. But yeah, bro, I just rather, like, you know what I'm saying, do what I do and like move on my own drum. That way, you know what I'm saying, people that are interested in it, you know, they appreciate it. And people that's not, shit, I already got my chili shit. I'm trying to like make some shit that's gonna set me up for extended career. I don't want to microwave anything, because I feel like that's a lot of people get into what they do and they find that pocket and they stay in it, and it irks my nerves. Like, it's so many talented people, but they so scared to like go outside of what they do. And you can go outside of what you do while still doing what you do if you just speak what your truth, like your truth, your life.
Right.
And that shit can, if your life is like fucking bitches and like smoking weed and doing drugs and shit, you can still pour that shit out on,
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
your life.
but like, you know, I think most of the time it's like I said, it's more so the game done switched to like not really album based type music. So looking at somebody take 5 years to work on an album could seem crazy, and I don't advise nobody to do it. But at the same time, you know, it was something I wanted to do, and it just happened to take that time. But yeah, album, like the album, people for sure, like as of right now, don't care much about albums. Everything is like playlisting. Yeah.
Have you shot, you got any visuals coming with this album?
Yeah. I did a lot of things beforehand, leading up to it, but I'm shooting Thank God For Me right now. I'm in the process of it. And like a bunch of other visuals that's already shot already. I just haven't released them yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get everything. I wanted to do like visuals before album out, do a couple media spots, do visuals again, more music, more art, more packaging. Like just keep making it a thing throughout the year. Instead of just doing the 1 week thing, like flood it for a week and then like kind of disappear and just tour. I really want to keep making product and content from this album because I put a lot of years in it and I filmed pretty much the whole process for the whole almost 5 years. Just filmed me in the studio. So I got years of fucking footage of me in the studio working on this album, and I just want to keep utilizing it.
Yeah. I want to talk about the process a little bit because I am intrigued by the process. And I watched a video where you were talking about how a studio session could be a 12-hour, you know what I mean, session where you locked in that whole 12 hours. I know for me, I have a routine with a 82 game season, right?
Sheesh.
Yeah. but it'd be a lot. And then, you know, you got an off-season routine, right? Like, I want to know a little bit about, like, is there a steady routine? Because 12 hours in the studio, you touched on it in that interview that I watched that, you know, it ain't no sunlight. It ain't no, you know, you literally in the studio, no screens, no, like, it could be brutal, you know, if you locked in for that long extended period of time. Is there a routine that you go through that you know you got to check these boxes for you to have a clear creative process going?
Yeah. So that is done now. The 12-hour shit, that's out.
That shit out. Ain't no more of that.
It's out. That's completely out. I do 4 hours now. And I go hard for 4 hours. And because honestly, I thought I was locked in for 12, but no, you're not locked in for 12.
Yeah.
It's a lot of downtime in there in that 12. So a lot of times there be things in there where you don't have to be there too. You know what I'm saying? So now I changed it to 4 hours and I get way more work done within the 4 hours than I did with the 12, if that makes sense.
Right.
But I recently changed it up towards the end of this album, like the last 3 songs I did.
Yeah.
For the album, and I was like, oh shit, I should have been doing this.
Else that worked.
Yeah. And then it gave me more time to be with like my family and shit. And like I get to train my daughter and shit. I get to play video games. I get to golf. You know what I'm saying? I get to live life outside of it.
Right.
Instead of wasting like 8 hours in there of me like talking or like trying to like,
because I gotta feel like, all right, I got 12 hours. I can procrastinate a little bit before we actually get to the work, or I maybe do this over here or do that. You know, you going in there. All right, I got this amount of time. Let's work. Let's get right to it.
Yeah. But I will say this: at the beginning of every album, I will probably do a 12.
Okay.
So I'll probably
that's where you start at.
Yeah. I would probably say, even though I said I'm not gonna do it, but I am gonna do it. Like within the next 2 weeks, I'm probably gonna lock back in the studio.
Okay.
And to be start on this next one.
Okay.
And I'm probably gonna do like 2 weeks to 12 hours of just like, but I'm not really like really rapping. I'm just, like I said, yelling at the mic and searching for where we're gonna go with it, and just playing any beat that comes on, playing any sample, throw a YouTube on. And just play some sample shit and just find a pocket. And then, we just bullshit blurt for 12 hours. And then, like I said, once we narrow it down, we find that thing we broke through. 4 hours, baby, and we in and out every day. You know what I'm saying? Right. We come in, boop. We do all the talking in the group chat. You know what I'm saying? Now. And then we come, as soon as we come in, it's already loaded. I go straight to it. And boop. If we ain't getting nothing done by 12 o'clock, I go from 8 to 12. We ain't getting nothing done from 8 a.m. to 12. Tomorrow.
Prize Picks not only makes playing daily fantasy easy, it makes using responsible gaming tools easy as well. You can set up alerts, limits, timeouts, and more in just a few clicks.
When it comes to alerts, it lets us know when you have placed a certain amount of entries, and limits cap the number of entries or deposits you can make during a period of time. Lastly, timeouts are self-exclusion, allow you to take a break from Prize Picks for as long as you need.
PrizePicks wants their members to have easy access to the resources required to support their fantasy sports experience. Learn more at prizepicks.com/responsible-gaming or directly in PrizePicks' first in-class member support help center.